Hello, my dear students of class 7. Today we are going to learn the different characteristics of sound, such as frequency, time period, and amplitude. Now, first, let us come to frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is defined as the number of vibrations produced by a vibrating object in 1 second. That is, in 1 second, how many times does the body vibrate is known as frequency of the sound wave. Alright. When an object vibrates, it produces a wave or disturbance in the medium. Now, as the wave or disturbance moves through the medium, each surrounding particle of the medium also vibrates with the same frequency. Since one vibration produces one wave, 100 vibrations in 1 second will produce 100 waves. Alright. Objects that vibrate faster have higher frequency, and objects that vibrate slower will have lower frequency. Frequency can also be defined as the number of waves passing through a point in 1 second time. Now, frequency is represented by the symbol small f, and its SI unit is hertz. H, capital H, small z. Alright, now let's move on to time period. See here, waves with two different frequency is given. See here, the waves are very frequent. That means very near, close by. Alright, repeated. Here the distance between two waves, see, number of waves are less. So here the waves are less frequent. Alright. So this shows that there are two waves which are having two different frequencies. Now let us come on to time period. What is time period? The time taken by a vibrating object to complete one vibration is called its time period. Alright, that means how much time is taken by a vibrating object to complete one vibration is known as time period. Now, since one vibration produces one wave, so time period is also defined as the time taken by a wave to pass through a point. It is denoted by capital letter T. Now, if an object vibrates 100 times in 1 second, it produces 100 waves in that time. Alright, so the time period of that wave will be taken for one vibration or one wave to pass through a point. That is 1 by 100 seconds. 0 equal to 0.01 second. Okay, so time period is the time taken by a vibrating object to complete one vibration. Now, since we are considering 100 vibrations in 1 second, so one vibration will be done in 1 by 100 seconds. That is why we are dividing 1 by 100. Okay, so SI unit of time period is second. Now, this is very important relationship between frequency and time period. See, the relationship between frequency and time period is capital T equal to 1 by F. Okay, capital T equal to 1 by F. Time period is inversely proportional to frequency. This statement means if frequency increases, then time period will decrease, or vice versa. If frequency decreases, then time period will increase. Okay, so if the frequency of a wave is 500 Hz, then its time period will be 1 by 500 Hz, as it is said T equals to 1 by F, 0.002 second. Now, if the frequency of a wave is 1000 Hz, 1000 Hz means it is what? It is obviously more. So in that case, time period is going to be 1 by 1000, that is equals to 0.001 second. See here, since the frequency has increased, time period has decreased. Alright. Next we are having amplitude. Now what is amplitude? When an object vibrates, it moves from its mean position or position of rest. The maximum displacement of a vibrating object in a medium from its mean position is called its amplitude. Alright, that means how much distance the wave moves up or down. The SI unit of amplitude is meter. Now, two waves with same frequency can have two different amplitude. We will see it in the figure. See in this figure, the number of waves are same. Here also two waves, here also two waves. But in this case, the height of the waves is more compared to this height. This is lower, right? So this wave number B is having higher amplitude and wave number A is having lower amplitude. So waves with same frequency, but they can have two different amplitude. Now, if the amplitude of a vibration is large, it produces an intense sound. What is intensity of a sound? Intensity of a sound is a measure of the energy the sound wave is carrying. That means how much energy the sound wave is carrying. Higher the amplitude, more energy it is carrying. If the amplitude is small, it produces a less intense sound. For example, if you strike a tuning fork hard, it produces a sound whose intensity is more. Frequency will be the same. This is because prongs vibrate the maximum and hence amplitude becomes more. Alright. So sound with large amplitude produces more intense sounds. So I hope you are clear till here, children. Your homework will complete this true and false, and I'll also correct the statement, false statement. Alright. So please learn the chapter as much as it is done till now. We will continue with it again in the next class. Thank you, children. Stay safe at home.